In the turbulent 1950s and 1960s, America stood at a crossroads in its fight for civil rights. Two powerful voices rose above the noise, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. Both sought freedom and dignity for Black Americans, yet their methods, philosophies, and visions for change were dramatically different. Their debate, though never fully resolved, shaped the civil rights movement in ways still felt today. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. believed deeply in nonviolent resistance. Inspired by Mahatma Gandhi, King argued that peaceful protests, civil disobedience, and moral persuasion could expose the injustice of segregation to the entire nation. His leadership during events like the Montgomery bus boycott in 1955 and the historic March on Washington in 1963 demonstrated the power of unity and peaceful protest. King's famous "I Have a Dream" speech painted a hopeful vision of racial equality, winning sympathy from millions of Americans and helping push Congress to pass landmark laws like the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. Malcolm X, on the other hand, offered a sharper, more confrontational message. Rising as a minister in the Nation of Islam, Malcolm X rejected integration and urged Black Americans to build their own political and economic strength. He criticized King's approach as too slow and believed African Americans had the right to defend themselves by any means necessary. Malcolm's speeches resonated strongly with urban Black communities frustrated by poverty, police brutality, and broken promises of equality. He demanded immediate justice rather than gradual reform. However, Malcolm X's views evolved after he left the Nation of Islam in 1964. Following a pilgrimage to Mecca, he began advocating for racial unity and human rights on a global scale. Some historians believe that his evolving perspective suggested he and King might have eventually found common ground. Tragically, Malcolm X was assassinated in 1965, and King was assassinated just 3 years later, leaving their unfinished debate as a powerful historical question. In reality, both leaders contributed uniquely to civil rights progress. King's nonviolent movement helped secure major legal victories, while Malcolm X's unapologetic demand for justice energized and empowered many African Americans. Together, their contrasting strategies created pressure from multiple directions, forcing America to confront its deepest racial inequalities and move closer to the promise of equality for all.